Hello there, and welcome to Bituin's Tales. My name is Bituin, and I am your storyteller. Today, I am excited to share with you the very first tale in this channel. But first, I have a question I'd want to ask you. Have you ever been startled awake at night by a strange noise that sent your mind racing? Maybe you've even imagined a monster hiding in the shadows to pounce on you when you're not looking. That's exactly what the subject of our tale today is. The creature in the closet. So brace yourself for a tale that will make you believe in the strength of bravery and the victory of the human spirit. Prepare to hold your breath. Let's get started, shall we? Lily was a brave girl who was never afraid of the dark or anything lurking under her bed. However, there was one thing that made her shiver with fear: the creature inside one of her closets. One night, Lily was lying in bed trying to fall asleep. Suddenly, she heard a sound. It was hollow, clunky echo sound, like something was tapping and moving inside her closet. She sat up in bed and strained her ears, trying to make out what it could be. But the sound was too faint and too creepy. Lily felt a chill run down her spine, and her heart started to beat faster. She tried to convince herself that it was just her imagination, that she was just hearing things. But the sound continued, and it was starting to give her goosebumps. She pulled the covers up to her chin, feeling a sense of uneasiness settle over her. As she lay there, listening to the sound coming from her closet, her mind started to wander. She thought about all the scary stories she had heard from her friends, and how they always seemed to involve monsters hiding in dark places. Could there really be something in her closet? Lily tried to ignore her fear and go back to sleep, but the sound persisted, growing louder and more insistent. She imagined the worst, picturing some kind of monster or creature lurking inside her closet, just waiting for her to fall asleep so it could pounce. She was so scared she almost didn't dare move. This went on for several nights. Although Lily made an effort to ignore it, the sound simply got louder and more persistent every night. She made a few attempts to open the closet, but she was always discouraged by her fear of the unknown. Lily made all the effort she could to stay away from the closet. She even placed a collection of stuffed animals in front of it, along with a chair. No matter what she did, the sound persisted. She tried to ask her parents for assistance, but they claimed not to have heard the sound, and that it was just her imagination. One evening, Lily finally worked up the courage to look into it. She slowly walks towards the closet. Her heart was beating faster with every step. She attempted to reach for the door handle, but her hand trembled so much that she couldn't get a grip. She tried again, but the fear was too much for her to handle. Lily made a couple more attempts to open the closet, but she failed each time. The fear of what might be inside had taken hold of her. She tried to convince herself that it was just her imagination, but the sound was just too real to ignore. Lily could not take it anymore. After what felt like hours of lying there in the dark, Lily mustered the courage to get out of bed and approach the closet. She tiptoed over to it, her heart pounding in her chest. She slowly reached for the doorknob. She hesitated for a moment, then flung the closet doors open. To her surprise, there was nothing frightful inside. Instead, she found her old and broken bamboo chimes hanging there. She embarrassingly realized that the air coming from her air conditioner was blowing through the closet, making the chimes rattle and causing the creepy sound. She only turns the air conditioner unit on at night when she sleeps. That's why the sound stops in the morning, because she turns it off when she wakes up. Relieved and a little amused, Lily couldn't help but feel silly for letting her fear get the best of her. From that day on, she slept soundly without any fear of the creature in her closet. Lily learned that sometimes, the things that we fear the most are not as scary as they seem. All we need is a little courage to face them, and find out what's really going on. Alright dear viewers, that was the tale of the creature in the closet. Did you enjoy it? I hope it gave you some chills and maybe a laugh or two. But most importantly, I hope it also inspired you to face your own fears. You see, we all have our own creatures in the closet. Things that scare us. Things that make us tremble and doubt ourselves. But just like Lily, we can find the courage to confront them. It may not be easy, and it may take time and effort, but it's worth it. Because once we face our fears, we realize that they're not as big and scary as we thought they were. Maybe they're just old bamboo chimes blowing in the wind, or maybe there's something else entirely. But the point is, we can overcome them. So, my dear viewers, I encourage you to look inside your own closets, and see if there's something that's been bothering you, something that's been holding you back. And then, take a deep breath and open that door. Who knows what you might find? Thank you for watching the very first tale on my channel. And if you're comfortable, please share your fears in the comment section and let me know what you did to overcome them. Remember, we are all on this journey together. I hope to see you again soon, for more stories, and more lessons. And remember, no matter what your fears may be, you can always find the courage to face them. Until next time, this is Bituin. See you on the next tale.